Hey guys, and welcome to Animeverse. And I'm not gonna lie, I've watched this episode multiple times today, at least 5 to 7 times, just for how amazing this episode was, and it truly does deserve the #1 spot in trending that it had all day today on Twitter. And I knew this episode was going to be good, but it felt like movie quality for a last episode, and they really went out with a bang on this one. So to get started, if I remember correctly, this is Natsuo's first full debut in the anime since we haven't really seen him before, and we also get to see him and his sister Fuyumi visit the hospital for their mom, Rei, and have a little bit of banter with each other before talking about Endeavor, their dad. We come to find out that he doesn't actually just ignore her or outright hate her, but he actually does care and look out for her, even bringing her favorite flowers to her that she's only told him about once, so he does actually care about what she thinks as well. Seeing how Endeavor is trying his hardest to be able to redeem himself for her and the family, I really do like the way the author is going about his redemption, slowly bringing him up with the family and being able to get closer together instead of rushing it and making it feel forced. I really appreciate that kind of writing. Now we begin the fight, and oh boy do we get a treat for this one. I'm not going to go blow for blow with the review because I don't want this to be a 20-minute video, but I will go over the more key points of this actual fight. We do get to see some amazing shots from animators like Yutaka Nakamura having the high-end crashing Endeavor through the building, cutting through the top of it. Now we do get to see Hawks using his feathers to save everyone who's in the danger zone of the actual attack that's on the destroyed top of the actual building, and we finally get to see more details on his quirk, Fierce Wings. This allows him to telekinetically control each and every feather on his wings and be able to pinpoint and locate each person and object around and be able to know where they are exactly. And it also allows him to be able to carry people, which makes this quirk very versatile in rescue and fighting. He can also combine them together to create a feather sword, which is pretty durable. It can actually cut through the white Nomus that the high-end spawned halfway through the fight. We do get to see one of Endeavor's weaknesses when he uses his quirk too much, which is overheating. This does hurt him eternally and does slow him down as well. And this does tie in with his reasonings for Todoroki's training, as him being able to use his ice quirk counteracts the problem Endeavor faces. It's probably why he likes to use his prominence burst to finish off fights in one hit over having long drawn out fights. The Nomu did show the ability to regenerate and spew out weaker Nomus, showing he does have multiple quirks and probably more quirks that we don't even know about that he didn't actually get to use. It did show some form of sentience, however, figuring out Endeavor's weakness as well as using the weak Nomus to keep the lesser heroes distracted while it fights Endeavor. We do get to see the crowd of people in panic, showing how the future would look without a true symbol of peace to keep the public at ease. Endeavor does prove his worth, however, having Hawks use his feathers to push Endeavor at high speeds into the air, away from everybody, and barely conscious at that due to the massive blow he took to his left eye from the high end. After reaching high into the sky, he goes plus ultra and using Prominence Burn a second time and crashing to the ground and standing tall in his victory. I do love the emotional moments that we had with the kids and showing Todoroki's kind of emotional feelings towards Endeavor and rooting for him as well as his other kids as well in the car, just showing that they actually care and want him to succeed in this fight. And he actually does win the fight, which is really good. And last but not least, we do have the after credit scene with Deku dreaming and showing the past users of One For All, as well as 2 people that will be talked about in the next season of My Hero Academia, which we'll talk about in a later date. So that's everything for this season of My Hero Academia. This season did have its rough moments with the new director and stuff like that, but season 5 will hopefully bring back the original director as well as no movies being made, so we will have probably better animation and better directing for this actual season, some better looks for the characters and everything. So hopefully season 5 will be really good just like season 2, and since there's no movie we won't have to worry about that. So let me know down in the comments below, did you like this episode and this season overall, and what's your hopes for the next season? And with that, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more anime content, and I'll see you guys next time.